Remember back in the day when Micro Four Thirds wasn't a pretend make-believe system made by purple dinosaurs, and it was like somewhat of a viable system, and if you wanted a wide-angle lens, the best one was the Laowa 7.5mm Tony 2. Had some background blur, interesting lens flare, you could vlog with it. Interesting lens. Well now, fast forward to even wider for full frame, a non-make-believe system, you might have something here.
All I want is the perfect camera. All I want is the perfect camera.
You want a funny joke? Laowa reaches out to me. They say, we have this 12mm Tony 2.8 lens, it autofocuses. What system you shooting? Which one do you want it on? Huh? Sony, Nikon, what do you got? I'm like, I have Canon. Like, oh, yeah, we make it for Canon. It just doesn't autofocus. And that brings us to the first flaw of the Canon R5 II. Thank you for nothing. This is now a manual focus only lens, but if you buy it for Sony or Nikon, it's autofocusing, it's fantastic. We're all having fun here, but are you getting these skin tones? We'll switch to it. Stretchy skin tones, they're coming. All right, couple notes about the build quality, and then I got a bunch of amazing footage. We got some vlog action, some architectural freak shows, and some slow motion stuff. This is an all metal build, pretty unique looking lens, very like space metal gray. Can't see any peaking here, but wow, this feels, it's all metal, very smooth, not too far of a throw. This is all in focus. Clicky, yep, somewhat clicky. Do you want to disable those clicks? Well, that's on your time because you can't ever. So that's fun, huh? Bulbous, but filters, anyone? Can you do it? You could. Now 12mm, that's a freaky wide option. Let's switch to it. We're on the 24mm 1.4. That's like plenty wide for everything I need, but is it wide enough? No. Wow. That's revealing. Oh man, now people know I use light bulbs. Oh, I did not want that to get out. Stretchy alien fingers can be yours for a low price. I know the price. I wasn't sent this for free. What do you think, I'm some shill-tubing asshole? I paid good money for this. They sent it. I get to keep it. I can't believe how much more is in the shot side by side with the 24mm loser. Come on now, he doesn't even have this kind of action. It's an interesting lens. It's a very weird look, as you'll see outside, because it's not fisheye at all. It just stretches the universe before your eyes. I used to be like all into wide angle. I was just hoping so much for like a 16mm 1.4 way back in the day, and I'm just like, it kind of lost its edge on me. I don't know, like when I'm vlogging, I kind of like a little 28mm, if you know what I mean, a little compression there, get it really out there. This is a bit goofy, but 12, that's fun time. Laowa, autofocusing on some systems. Now things do get a little stretchy in the corner. Let me see if I can light myself, keep myself lit. Oh God, where do I have to be? I have about 3 feet this way. Am I still in the frame and bright? It's not vignetting at all. Is this good? How about this side? That's better. So you do kind of, oh God, right in there. Is that eye in focus? So it's a stretchy one, like you're somewhat normal in here. It widens out quite a bit, and as you'll see in the architectural vlogs, things get kind of crazy. In this photograph, we see a building built by our giant ancestors from Greenland, and they built it brick by brick. Took them 27 minutes. They're big, they're fast. The only problem I noticed was that it wasn't a photograph, and it was just a man trying to talk, even though he didn't realize his microphone wasn't turned on and he's just a windy asshole. He brought no value to our lives, and we didn't really learn a whole heck of a lot, but if we ignore him and we punch in on some details there, we're in 8K here. That's not bad. A little clock detail, a little corner vignette sharpness of the bricks that the giants chose, and then there's that guy running around like, what's he doing? I don't really know, no reason to follow him. I didn't just want to vlog with the lens. Like, obviously they did not design it for this. It was more for like photos, and I was thinking it might be fun to just go around my city and find interesting buildings and structures and statues and just like go film it and then do a little segment let's learn a little bit about the history of our world. In this photograph of our town savior, Adam Beck, who sung the famous song, "Luck Be a Lady Tonight," you may remember him from your hit show, The Price is Right. He's someone you can trust here in Toronto, and thanks to Laowa, you're pretty much here. This is actually frowned upon in a lot of states. There are police looking at me, but he's tall, but that doesn't make him too proud to talk to you when you need it. That's why we love Adam Beck. No, I don't know who that is. He's probably a terrible person. I'm gonna leave. I'm not in the shot, right? What is that? You're not filming me, are you? Oh, God, it's surveillance. Oh, God, how did Lester Nichols let this pass the internet infrastructure? Oh, God, I'm out of here. I'm out of here. Delete this. In this horizontally challenged photograph that I took with the entire CN Tower in the shot, even though it's 300,000 feet tall, I noticed that it wasn't actually a photograph, and it was just an architectural vlog, and you didn't even realize the perfection that could be witnessed. It's pretty sharp. You punch on in up to that roof, the halfway bubble point, you know what I mean? That's not bad. We're in 8K, of course. It's a decent look. I like it. It's wide. And I love that your corner face never stretches. Now, I don't know how to use this lens, but we can all agree that it's a fun lens, and it's wide, and wide is fun. And yeah, your stretching face, it's a little weird sometimes. Laowa went non-fisheye on it, and it's like, oh, cool, all the lines are straight, but then it's like it's a disease, but it's fine, and I don't mind stopping down. No, I can't get out of my own shot. I don't know how to leave it, but the building is now somewhat exposed, and I am the dark troll that I deserve to be. Oh, that could have been your life. That could have been it. That's a gold building right there. So it's one legitimate use for this lens, something so ultra wide, and you're travel vlogging, you stop in front of a building and you like get the whole thing in your scene. A lot of people go on this like this 1.4, everything's blurred out. Look, I'm in Paris. Now the macro on this lens is literally insane. We're at the closest focusing distance right now. There it is. Like, you can get such dramatic looking shots that you could never get on any other thing. Like just this giant macro thing, and everything's stretched and like, wow, that's a huge lens. I'm not buying that. Oh, no, thank you. So like, don't make your ads like this for selling gear, but look at the leaf. Wow. Imagine plant vlogs. You could just be doing this all day long. A little insect comes in, it's like, oh, wow. Am I bothering you, plant? I'm sorry. If you're wondering what the tonne looks like, as we close focus on one light, can't really see if it's in focus actually, but the other light's in the corner. Do we have any swirly tonne? Kind of swirls. I'm not saying that's not swirly. Kind of is. Kind of is. Come on. That's some good tonne. Things get a little weird in the corners, but they're good corners to me. Got some Sunstar action there, some flares. ISO 20,000, what could go wrong there? Nothing. I like this. It's so dramatic, such a lens. Are they all flaring with spiky star balls? What are they called? Sun stars? Oh, freak. Now the real question is, can you vlog with it? I think you could. Who's that? You can't escape my shot, good sir. You'll never be the tonne you desire. Or will you be? That's the wrong way. I tell you the macros, though. Capabilities on that one. If you do this kind of vlog, maybe that's more stable. That's not poison ivy. 99% sure I did not even adjust the IBIS. I just realized that. Let me see if that's the case. Okay, slight amounts of user error have definitely creeped into our hearts. I realize I did not have the IBIS set to 12mm instead of 50. Oh boy. Okay, so it's 12mm now. It should be somewhat stable at least, especially when you're close in for the nose vlogs. You know, you're going to your salon and you're picking what's the best nose trimmer, and that's your thing. And Rat Boy vlogs too. You don't know that he doesn't. So how's the stabe now? It looks way better on that screen. Is there any fun flares? Laowa is usually known for like these purple rainbows and things creep into your scene. I'm not seeing anything at this moment. Did you control that because they were too fun, Laowa? You would. Are there warpy corners though as we walk like this? Because the one deal-breaking flaw of the Canon system is for third-party lenses, like either you're getting manual focus only or some weird thing with no electronic contact, so I can't put electronic IBIS on, which would usually smooth out some kinks. Can't do that here. Is that a real downside? Like, if you're a YouTuber who gets free gear from companies, Canon has your least amount of options. I don't know that that's even a genre of scrubs. We're shilltubers. We have problems. But as long as you got your peeking on control, what are you trying to do? Are you trying to leave my shot? Do you know I'm on a 12mm lens? You're not going to become the ton you wish. Oh, he disappeared. It's decent. You got your elbow in tucked. I'm right here with you. Frickin' touch. You heard that. The last thing I was curious about, what would slow motion street videography look like with a 12mm lens? Could you even do it? So I stopped it down to 25.6. Little focus, estimated 3 feet or something. I was like, they'll probably be in. And new song made on Bitwig. I'm just tossing that out there. It's my first try making something in Bitwig, my new program of choice, because I'm not a Mac loser. Let us enjoy. All in all, not bad. What are you doing, Mr. Nosy? What's your problem? Is that still in the shot? Wow. Oh, this is dynamic, huh? It's something new. It's a new look. I don't mind it. Is there any 3D pop? I'm not really seeing it or believing you could ever achieve it, Laowa, but whatever. Something for the future drawing board. I will say the focus throw is maybe even too short. Even with almost everything in focus, it's kind of hard to actually nail focus sometimes. Little movement is wow, that's almost too much. It's am I in right there? Maybe. But pretty fun lens, so thank you, Laowa, for sending it on out there, and thank you, friends, for buying it through the old affiliate links. I might make a little cut back if you do that, but cool story on this one. Fun, isn't it? Fun lens. So I used it appropriately, and this is what it was designed for. I showed you everything. Thank you for the Bitcoin donations, by the way. I'll be leaving now. Job well done. Duties confirmed. Subscribe for more.